we go. Now, that's a very, very special song and was requested as the introduction for what we're going to talk about now. And so in the studio, I've got Liam Sloan, the principal and CEO of Bolton College, and Catherine Langstrath, who is the assistant principal of Bolton College. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Liam, we've just listened to Our Time from the hit musical Merrily We Roll Along. So, why that song?
Well, the very last few words that you hear there are a constant reinforcement about me and you. And that's really what we're about to embark on. So we're about to embark on a consultation with local community and stakeholders, me and you, them, to talk about what the future of Bolton College looks like over the next 5 years. And that was the end of the song. And the start of the song starts with really about something is stirring and shifting ground. And that really describes Bolton College. We're shifting, we're moving into a new space. We want to shift ground and we want to consult with our community on that. It also talks about edges are blurring. And we see the future for Bolton College as about blurring those boundaries between education, training and work. And we want our next strategic plan to blur those boundaries so that work is learning and learning is work. It talks also about dreams coming true, and that's what we're about. And we're really there to help work with students to transform their lives and to help them see the art of the possible and make it easy for them to achieve their ambitions and their aspirations. So we're about making dreams come true. And I think the most inspirational part of that song, which we used to play at graduations in my previous institution in Australia.
Right, okay.
So it's a song that's been dear to my heart because and I've brought it here. Of course, I've not brought it to the UK. It was here already, but I brought it to Bolton College. And it's really about emphasising the fact that our students are the movers, they're the shapers, and they're the names in tomorrow's papers. And that's what that song talks about, and that's what we will be talking about over the next month or so as we consult on our strategic plan.
Well, you're the new principal at Bolton College, and how long have you been there now?
So I'm moving into my second month.
Right, and you've hit the ground running, really, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've that's me. I'm a very pacey person. I like pace, and the time is now. So you've got to hit the ground running in these roles, and it's about working with everyone all around Bolton to continue running. We're on a marathon. Well,
like I say, you've hit the ground running. You're in your second month. So what's your ambition for the college over the next 5 years?
Well, really, ultimately, I want to get to a point where people, and I think importantly with the government, see Bolton College as the jewel in the crown of the vet sector. I would love us to be the most high-performing colleges in the sector. And we're the college that people come to when they want to trial pilots. But ultimately, I want to be a college that's setting people up for a strong and sustainable future. It's about making sure that our graduates achieve their aspirations and get the job that they want. It's about also making sure that the college is a place that's a lovely place to be in, and it feels nice and you feel safe and you feel wanted, but at the same time it's a college that's building skills, knowledge that will take you on to a long-term career goal. And it's really about, we want to also get to a position where we're developing surpluses, financial surpluses, so that we're generating those surpluses that we can invest in student experience, in job outcomes, and about making a better place for education and training. And that's really what ultimately we're all about developing graduates that are world ready, work ready and future ready.
Now, just for our listeners' benefit, could you explain where Bolton College fits in the education structure within Bolton? So we've got schools, we've got Bolton College, we've got the sixth form college, and we've got the university. Can you just explain where Bolton College fits in that structure?
Well, Bolton College actually sits within the university group. So we're in a strong position where we have seamless progression pathways for our students who want to go on to higher education. But like you say, we are part of a network or an ecosystem which is made up of nursery, primary and secondary schools, and we need to be in the nursery, the primary and the secondary schools, developing strong relationships and building a partnership with these young children from an early age so that they can start to be familiar with the college.
Yeah, so it's critical for us that our stakeholders are not just informed but actively involved in shaping this plan, and having that diverse group of voices that will ensure that we address the varied needs and perspectives of our community and making our initiatives more robust and inclusive. So we're sending invites to our local MPs, our governors, our staff, our students, our parents, carers, our careers advisors, who are influences in guiding on career choice and pathways. And we want to ensure that technical education is seen as a credible option and with strong job outcomes. So we're also inviting our employers who want to work closely with on ensuring that we've got a talent pool in Bolton, so there's those direct job opportunities available. And by doing this, we'll ensure growth and investment from having that talent pool, which ultimately lowers operating costs as well. It's in the conversation to shape Bolton College, your college.
So really, you're asking your audience out there, for want of a better description, what you should be like, so that then they can buy your product because it's what they want.
Yeah, definitely. Be involved. Yeah, be part of the plan.
So can you explain why that collaboration is so important in the next phase of the college's journey?
Yeah, so it's vital for a few key reasons. So firstly, we need to ensure that the services we offer are aligned to what our community and industry partners actually need. Secondly, cohesion across the region is so important. With many marginalised communities in Bolton, it's crucial that we hear their voices and play a pivotal role in their future success, which ultimately is Bolton's success. And finally, working with Bolton Council, Bolton NHS, Bolton at Home, CVS, Bolton Wanderers and other pivotal stakeholders, it will better align our aspirations and galvanise us as a town to support local and Greater Manchester aspirations, because we know that together we're stronger and more efficient together.
And I suppose that was nice that a crossover, because we had Bolton Wanderers and Urban Outreach on the way out as you were coming in, the revolving door of the Bolton FM studio, because again, they are people that you can work very closely with as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and we do. Yeah, we do on a regular basis already. So it's about, we're just talking to them about making sure that they're involved in the plan, and they're very keen to come along and join in as well.
Excellent. So, Liam, what do you consider to be the untapped opportunities that can be harnessed as a result of consultation?
Well, I think that, as Catherine just mentioned there's a number of multiple stakeholders that we engage with on a regular basis, and we all have our own strategic plan, which is pretty odd in some ways. So I think this is a perfect opportunity for us all to come together under one common goal, and that's about setting Boltonians and people from Greater Manchester up for success. So how do our strategic plans mesh? How do they provide opportunities for us to work more positively together so that we can increase impact in our regions? So I think that's one untapped opportunity, and I meet with the Chief Executive of the Council on a regular basis, part of the Cohesion Group and part of the Living Well Group. So I think there's a real opportunities for us to have big impact. So I think that's an untapped opportunity that we can continue to grow with. Yeah, I think there's also, we spoke about earlier when we listened to Our Time about blurring boundaries. And I think this strategic plan provides an opportunities for us to explore the venture of co-location. So what is it that we can do to locate education and training within the workplace, not necessarily on our campus footprint? What can we do to explore opportunities to co-locate radio and the such like into our campus. So I think blurring those boundaries are some real opportunities that we could explore. Also,
let me just stop you there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a song.
Yeah.
We're going to decide how we're going to move the conversation.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back after this.
All right then.
What a wonderful song, Bohemian Rhapsody. And I suppose that fits nicely with what we're talking about. It's about fantasy, and not really fantasy, but certainly moving into new eras and everything with the college, like you were just saying before.
Yeah, one of my favourite songs, so it was nice to hear that. I can't wait to get on Desert Island with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
coming up.
That's Andrew's baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just finish off what you were saying about the structure and how you're doing the consultation.
Yeah, so I think in terms of other opportunities that are untapped and that are out there for us, is I really want, as part of this consultation, for us to really challenge the concept of general further education. The concept is that colleges traditionally try to be everything to everyone. And we know that presents challenges around efficiency and effectiveness. And we really want to get to a position where, as a college, Bolton College, your college, we're carving out our specialisms in areas of expertise. So let's not try and be a general further education college. Let's try and be a specialist college, whether that's renewables such as carbon heating, whether it's cybersecurity, whether it's the big growth in the demand for digital care, sustainable building and construction. So I think that's another untapped opportunity for us to explore in this part of the consultation process. And then finally, another area is really about the concept of developing learners who are, we've always done and prepared students to be work ready. So you can cut hair, you can make a bechamel, you can build a roofing structure, you can care for a patient. So all those work-ready skills. But what we really want to do now as part of our new era of Bolton College is make sure that our students are world-ready. So that means that they've got those, the wider key skills they used to be called, that they can collaborate, they can network, they can respond or springboard from challenges. And that really does make them future ready, because a lot of these students that we're preparing for work, some of those jobs won't be around in 10, maybe even 5 years. So it's about making sure that students have got the values and the feeling from within that they can manage anything, and it's about helping them see that art of the possible. So we want,
and being valued as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or having value in themselves that they can go and sell themselves somewhere else. It's about creating that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we want Bolton College graduates to actually stand out when they're compared with other college students. We want ours to have that unique selling point, that bit different.
Fantastic. So, you're going out, and yourself and Catherine, along with your team, are going out and asking all of these questions of certain people. But if somebody's out there and want to feed back in, if you haven't asked them the question, how would they do that, Catherine?
Okay, so going live today, once we've been on this radio station, we've got a constant stream of messaging going out on our social media. So that's Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So on there'll be targeted messaging around how to join in on face-to-face sessions, but also following the face-to-face sessions, we'll be sending out surveys for people to get involved as well. So keep an eye throughout March on our social media platforms, and you can click a button and join in terms of clicking on a survey and take part that way. But we'd really like you to be involved face-to-face as well. We get so much out of meeting people in our college building, but we've also got community hubs as well. So we'll have a presence in the community hubs across our centres to make sure that we're hearing all of our voices.
Excellent. So as far as social media is concerned, if you're out there and you receive one of these messages, please share it.
Yeah, definitely. And we're also sending out targeted invites as well. So, to our employers, our parent carers, our students will all be hearing from today that constant stream of information of how they can get involved.
Fantastic.
So,
on, Liam.
I mean, these invites will obviously be inviting people into our space, and we'll be hosting and facilitating a number of exciting conversations so that people can actually engage in this.
Yeah.
So we want it to be as hands-on as it possibly can be, but for those who can't make these sessions, obviously there's another opportunity around staff surveys. But we're really excited and looking forward to this. So bring it on, Bolton.
Good. Well, you're talking about exciting conversation, and Phil's question of the day today is, how do you like your chicken? So, Catherine, first.
So, I like my chicken with gravy.
Yeah.
I did used to like the wet pieces of the chicken, but I don't anymore. I've gone off that. So, yeah.
Okay.
With gravy.
Gravy. Go on, Liam.
I absolutely love chicken.
Yeah.
So I love it many ways. But the one I'm going to tell you about is just a recent experience. And well, I'm a trained chef, but this, I'm a bit ashamed to admit this. I bought a takeaway, a ready-made meal from Sainsbury's this week. Had a chicken and mushroom pie that had piped mashed potato on the top, and that was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But I love Japanese chicken curry.
Japanese chicken curry. And you actually imported a sauce, didn't you?
I did. So on my way back from Australia here, I stopped off in Tokyo, the first time I'd been in Japan. God, I loved it. And they make amazing curry. The Japanese make brilliant curry.
Yeah.
And there's a brand that's moved to the UK, and I can't remember the name of it at this minute in time, but we're not marketing anyway.
No.
And I bought one of their ready-made sauce sachets, and I stir-fried some chicken this week and put the Japanese curry sauce in it, and God, it's beautiful.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.